I bet you guys are probably wondering what happened to the rest of the apple video. Well, card corrupted on me. It happens. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you guys around my garden here and see what's growing right now in the winter. We've had a couple really cold days here in the 20s and 30s for a couple days, and it completely wiped out the peppers. They're gone now. But I do have other things that are popping up now that are doing fairly well, and we'll see what else comes up. So let's go. All right, so our sugar snap peas are doing beautifully. As you can see, the rain kind of washed them all down, and so now they're all in one little pile here. Some of them were up in this area, and when that rainstorm came through, it must have washed all the seeds down to here. Either that or my nephews had a little fun, which wouldn't surprise me, because they helped me plant some of this. But anyway, these will continue to climb, and they'll go up this trellis here. So these will be a nice addition here in the coming months. Now, remember, sorry, light here. Remember when I said that the peppers got hit by the cold? Well, here they are, the poor sad pepper. The poor sad pepper plants. They got frosted. Those cold days, and they just couldn't hang. Peppers, the tomatoes that were in here, they've all been devastated. All these beauties are gone. So till next year, my poor pepper plants. And then I've got an Aster that has gotten in here and is spreading seeds all over, so I'll be transplanting Aster plants all next year. But oh well. Now, my nephews helped me sow carrots in this bed a couple weeks back. I don't see too much. I see a couple popping up here. I don't know how many are going to pop up because a few days, about a week after we planted them, I noticed lots of little footprints in here, and I'm wondering if it was a squirrel or chipmunk or something that got in here, or even one of the rabbits, because I do have rabbits that I've seen in this garden before. They get through the little holes that are in some of these areas. But I've seen some of them. But the kale that's in here is just beautiful. We've been eating on it at least a good bit. Some of the leaves are still really tiny, but these have been here from about June, and we're still eating off of them. I'll show you guys here in a second. Some of them, the stalks are just huge right now. You can see where we've been picking all the leaves at the bottoms. But I've noticed there are, oh, wait a minute. There's a whole bunch of carrots right over here. Hold on. If you guys can see this, but right here and here and here, it looks like they've all washed down into this little area here. And then I got a couple trying to pop up here. So, yay, carrots. But that is a kale stalk. We've been munching on it and eating it, and here's that one little piece there, and there's one that's here, because this is all compost from actually my compost bin. I was pretty excited to find enough to put in here, and I had enough compost to put in that garden bed over there. As you can see, after my one video, this is no longer compost. I have still got a couple of spots here and there that I've got to clean out, but it's doing really. The compost bucket I made out of the trash can is actually doing fairly well. I still need to occasionally add a little bit of water to it for right now until I get the right ratios mixed in, because I don't have the ratios quite correct yet with green versus brown material, so I'm getting there. It's a work in progress, but so far it's doing really well. I'm going to be mixing it probably in February-ish. I'll take it, I'll dump it, stir it, and put it back in and see what kind of worms and stuff are in the bottom. Because I didn't put any worms in. I just put the dirt from a couple scoops from the compost bin, and I noticed there was a couple worms in it, so we'll see. I may have to add worms later on, but it's okay. And I forgot to show you guys the dill. I have some beautiful dill growing right now. I honestly didn't realize how many herbs you could grow in the fall and the winter. Because I don't normally grow a lot of herbs. So it's been kind of nice learning herbs. Say lemon balm. I've been loving growing that stuff. It's been really great putting it in a lot of my teas. Hold on, the gate doesn't want to close. You have to kind of slam it. There it goes. Sorry, guys. But the lemon balms have been a lot of fun. I didn't realize how much I'd enjoy them in my tea. And I've been making a lot of teas. And I've actually gotten my mom to enjoy the tea as well with lemon balm. So I'm hoping to be able to experiment more and see what other kind of teas I like. Maybe I'll grow some chamomile and see how much I enjoy that or not. But yeah, lemon balm's doing really well. It's right here, and it is very fluffy. And there's a couple carrots I noticed that are in here, and then a little bit of sage still left after that cold snap. But not much is growing right now. I did sprinkle some wood ash from my fireplace in on the outside of this bed. And then I did a little bit on the inside edge just to give it a little bit of a boost. But mostly I've been sprinkling wood ash on the outside of the beds, in the walkways, to help with some of the weed pressure that has been out through here. But this bed, and of course the other two beds, got compost that I got from work. And let me show you guys this really cool, it's called a wild columbine. It's a native plant here, and I got it at work, and it is doing beautiful. This thing is gorgeous. The hummingbirds love this, along with the bees and the butterflies. And so I'm gonna have to, because it is literally gonna take over this bed, I'm gonna have to come here in a few months, pull it up and put it in a pot and transplant it somewhere else, because it is just doing beautifully. It started out about that big and now it's spread all through here. It has this beautiful like bell-shaped flower on it, so I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like when it starts blooming. But the native pollinators just go crazy over it. This one, and it doesn't look like much now, but this is Aster, and the pollinators go absolutely insane over it. This thing is massive. It's been just multiplying over the last 5 years, and it's taken over this section of the yard. Here in about couple weeks, once all of these seed pods kind of fall off, I'll be able to mow this over and it'll come back. Because right now the stalks are dead. It's just the seeds that are left. And I've run it over with a lawnmower before and it's come back with a vengeance. But I cannot wait. I've already stuck some seeds in a bag because this plant is just enormous. And then remember the blueberries? We still need to add another layer of mulch because it needs about 1 to 2 more layers. Especially over in this side to keep these grasses and some of this English ivy, which is a pain in the butt, from getting in. But I've got a couple more layers to go and they are doing beautifully, even though this one, I thought I'd killed it because this one was completely covered by those tomato plants. And it's coming back. And this middle one that's very old that we thought we killed is also coming back as well. It's doing beautiful. And then this one is just gorgeous right now. So, and there's the poor tomato plant that I still haven't pulled out yet. We'll get there. Show you guys my elderberry. It's as dull as me. I don't know what you're supposed to do with elderberries. This plant is one of 3 I have. I don't know if I need to do any maintenance to them because there's that one there, and then I got 2 more over here. I can get around the apple tree. This one here probably needs to be cleaned out again. It's not doing as well. More Aster. See, Aster takes over. It goes crazy. And then I've got another one here that doesn't really have any leaves on it that I don't know if it's alive or not, or if it's slowly dying. These 2 just don't look like that one. See, that one's way down there. Ooh. And it looks gorgeous, but these 2 are just kind of sad. See more asters. Well, guys, thanks for coming on making my little tour today, and hopefully I won't have another card corrupt and I can show you another one of my little canning videos that I'm attempting. I'm still learning the canning portion and mainly freezing everything. But, oh look, sorry, squirrel distraction. My rosemary that I planted here, it's doing fairly well. I've got 2 rosemaries, and then I've got a lavender over here, and they are hanging on. But yeah, thanks again, guys, and see you next time.